Yes, people, UFC 304. We've just watched the full card from early prelims to the main fight. We're gonna have two separate videos. We've done one for Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. In this vid, we're gonna go through the rest of the fights that were on the card, starting with Sean O'Bannon versus Alice Ardelane. What did you think of the fight?
I mean, I expected her to win, Shauna Bannon to win, as we predicted. Just boring fight.
Yeah,
man.
we
But
both
yeah, it happened. Whatever happened.
we both predicted Bannon to get the victory. Turns out Bannon actually had a meniscus injury going into the fight and had surgery. So fair play. The fact that Ardeline came on a short notice played into our hands too. So yeah, both predicted a decision victory for Bannon. Moving on to the next fight. I told you lot, yeah. England didn't bring it home, but he's bringing it home. Mick Parkin, first round knockout. What do you think?
Yeah, same as expected, man. I knew he was gonna dominate. I don't think he was gonna stop it that early, to be honest. And yeah, he's looking like a problem, man. Like, he's only 28. That's a baby for heavyweight. He's gonna be a problem. Give him like another few years, he'll be fighting for that belt, man.
Yeah, I like Mick Parkin as well. I'll be honest, the heavyweight division isn't like, I understand there are knockouts. There's always like the risk of a knockout or whatnot, but for me, it's not one of the most exciting divisions. I look at Mick Parkin, I think he's quite one of the more exciting fighters at heavyweight. I like him a lot, man. I like his striking, like him on the feet, mixes up, leg kicks.
Yeah, I like his style.
He's good, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing more Mick Parkin, hopefully in the future. I'm moving on to the next fight. Sam Patterson versus Kiefer Crosby. What did you think?
Same thing. Fight? Another one that we said was going to be stopped early. Yeah, Sam Patterson's just too skilled, man. Crosby needs to go back to the drawing board, man, and just work on a few things. But yeah, I expected that early. Well, I didn't know if he would stop him at submission. I thought just keep him at bay and just land these long shots on him all day. But yeah, got a submission. Man.
Yeah, so in my notes, I had two things written. And the first one was, this is going to be the easiest prediction of the night. And the second one was, Sam Patterson via first round submission. And that's exactly what happened. First round submission by Sam Patterson. Patterson's just the supreme grappler. Kiefer Crosby came over from KSI YouTuber boxing. So there was no chance that he would even have a sniff at winning that fight. So moving on to the next one, the light heavyweight bout. It was actually quite a good fight. One of the better fights of the night. Multiple knockdowns. Both guys, having good spells throughout the fight. Modestas Bukauskas versus Marcin Prachnio. What do you think of that fight?
Oh man, I expected Prachnio to win, but. And I was saying, if Modestas wants to win, what he has to do is, in the later rounds, take him down and hold him there for as much as he can. And that's exactly what he done. And that's how he won the fight as well. Got the sub at the end as well. Yeah, that's how he done it. Good game plan. Didn't expect him to come through like that. I thought it was everything Modestas was doing to Prachnio. I was expecting Prachnio to do to Modestas, backing him up. Just landing shots on him as he's backing up.
What did you think of the finish? Like that arm triangle.
It's weird. He done it from a weird position, man. Them lot are strong, man.
The heavyweights.
Them lot are crazy.
Light heavyweights.
Like, yeah, he's strong to finish it from that position. I'm guessing, obviously, them lot are the experts. I mean, I'm sure you can. And yeah, I didn't think he would finish it from that position. Even Bisping was saying he needs to move to the other side, but he done it
for the leverage.
Yeah, he's done it from. Finished it from there.
Yeah, I think it was down to
basically like half guard, and he just kind of finished it.
I think it was down to the tight squeeze, but also Prachnio being tired because he got knocked down multiple times leading up to the finish. I think it was a good fight, man. Both of them swinging for the fences. Both of them looked like they could finish the other at any given moment throughout the entire fight. This was the first fight that we differed in terms of prediction, and obviously I got that one right. Not the way that I thought he would beat Prachnio. I thought Bukauskas would potentially finish him with a head kick in the final round, but instead it was submission by the final round. Regardless, Bukauskas took that took the victory. And moving on to the headliner for the early prelims, it was Oban Elliott versus Preston Parsons. For me, a surprising outcome. What about you?
Yeah, same. We shouldn't have
Underestimated him.
underestimated Oban Elliott, man. What a performance!
He looked good,
Sick.
man. He looked
I don't
good.
think Parsons couldn't take him down even once.
He
Didn't
struggled
take him
to.
down once, did he?
But he didn't really set up his takedowns during the fight. did
Yeah,
he?
yeah. But I think it's just the way also Oban Elliott was moving, man. He didn't allow him to apply that pressure on him.
Mm.
It's just proper good performance.
Great
What is- young guy, 26 years old. What a performance! Can't
Good
looking
takedown
forward to seeing
defense.
him. Yeah, very good, very good against a solid wrestler like that, and a good all-rounded opponent. And yeah, he beat him
Yep.
convincingly.
He proved both of us wrong because we both went for Preston Parsons. I thought
Mhm.
Preston Parsons would be able to take him down, submit him, because we saw in the Dana White Contender Series, Elliott struggled a little in the grappling department. Even nearly got submitted with the armbar. And he looks like he's been working on his grappling and his takedown defense, because I can't remember him letting Parsons take him down even once. So, and only at the age of 26, the fact that he looks as well rounded as he does now already, it means I think that he's gonna have a very, very promising future in the welterweight division.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Alright, moving on to the next fight. The very first fight of the prelims. It was Muhammad Makai versus Manel Kape. What did you think of that?
So that
fight?
was one of the more anticipated fights, and with all their with all their beef that was happening behind the scenes, and then even when they come into the cage, they were fighting. Like, I mean, there was security had to stop them. So I was expecting this is gonna be a banger of a fight. You know, these men are gonna be ripping each other's heads off.
Makai ran across the cage.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Tiny steps towards Kape.
And then as soon as they started, they ran towards each other, and then they just like put the brakes on before they even got. And it's like they didn't want to fight, but they didn't. They ran to each other like they're gonna kill each other, and before they even got near each other, then Makayev just stopped. Makayev just stopped, and then Manel Kape just slipped,
Yeah.
and bruv, they didn't throw a strike for about a minute,
Yeah.
and that's how the whole fight went. Just like these little pitter-patter shots here and there, and I mean, I thought the fight could go either way. Kape broke his toe, or it looked like he broke his toe or something in his foot in the second round. Man just
Feet,
fixes
man.
like put his toe back together or something.
That was pretty, man.
That's mad. Yeah, I mean, even if he didn't break it, I think it would have been the same result. Like very, very close fight. Could have gone either way, really.
Yeah, like
Maybe if that takedown that Kape got right at the end. I think it was round 3, and then Kape was just throwing them elbows at on the top of his head. If you never got that, then maybe.
Are you
Kape might have
surprised? Are
won.
you surprised that Makayev didn't rely on the wrestling for this fight?
Yeah, I think when he was in trouble, because he got caught a few times, and then that's when he kind of just instinctively went for the takedowns, but he didn't get them. I thought he would go for a takedown straight away, but I think he wanted to prove himself.
Makayev on the
Standing.
feet against Perez looked bad.
But he looked good. He actually looked good today.
He looked good, improving so quickly
Yeah.
already from the
Manel
Perez
Kape,
fight to
yeah.
the
Manel
Kape
Kape, like,
fight.
he always has that style where he's just expecting the takedown to come, so he just doesn't throw anything, or he's very he just anticipates takedown, so he's not active he's not active with his striking. Same thing, but Makayev wasn't going for any takedowns, so
I think what happened was we got gaslighted. Yeah.
yeah.
Because this fight was the one that was making the most noise leading up to the event. Makayev, asking Kape for a picture and then sucker punching him, after taking the picture. Allegedly, that's what happened. And they both get into the octagon, and they were both super timid and apprehensive about throwing any punches. I feel bad for Kape because he was a bit neutralized after his toe broke and started facing inwards like Mohamed Salah, the inverted winger. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen what happened if he wasn't compromised, but I think the fight was just not what it should have lived up to, And now I understand why Uncle Dana moved it to early
Mhm.
prelims, but they moved it to the prelims and off the main card.
Yeah, it was
But-
one of the more boring fights. There was a lot of decisions today,
Yeah,
but it was one
A
of the
lot of
more. It was
decisions,
one of
man.
the more boring
a
fights.
lot of decision.
Probably the worst fight.
It was we started off with a lot of finishes. Then there was just like 7 or 8 like decisions
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah, do you know? I don't even mind the decisions. It's just like when you just see like when fighters ain't doing anything. Like, they
Yeah.
were just way too apprehensive.
Do you think?
No one was doing anything, especially with the beef that they come in with. You know what I mean?
Do you think Makaev deserves the title shot now?
I would say yeah. I want to see him like become a young world champion, but I don't see him beating.
Pantoja.
Yeah, Pantoja.
I
I
don't
don't see him
either.
beating him.
I don't
But I
know.
would say yeah. Who else is there that deserves a title fight?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the rankings right now for the flyweight division. Pantoja's beaten Royval multiple times. He's beaten Moreno. Moreno's on a hiatus.
Yeah.
You know, Kai Kara Francis is he's already got a fight booked. You know, it's Tatsuro Taira.
Yeah, I like him. I think either him or Makai maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe even Kai. Give him a shot, man. One of them three.
Right.
But I want to see Tyra or
Yeah.
Makai, to be honest.
Well, moving on from that fight, we move on to a fight that surprised both of us: Jake Hadley versus Kowloon Loughran.
Oh,
We've once again we underestimated a fight on the card, and this time it was Jake Hadley coming on a short notice.
no, Jake Hadley looked impressive. He looked very good. I think he should stay at that weight. Maybe he looked good at that weight. I think he missed weight on purpose. I think he just tried to take as many advantages as he can. Like just tried to get as much of an advantage as he could. Coming in short notice, he knew like the UFC ain't gonna really get onto him. I mean, he did get his 20% of his purse taken, but he's not gonna get cut from the UFC hopefully. But he looked very impressive. I did not expect the fight to go that way. Every time Lovren was shooting in, he was out muscling and getting his underhooks, and just like averting the takedown. He looked good, and especially standing, he looked amazing.
I thought.
And we even said, remember, like he's got to throw them straight shots all day, keep him off. But I just never saw him keeping. When I just never thought that he could keep him away, like keep Lovren away with Lovren's like wrestling and pressure. But he did, man. He looked good at that weight. I think he should just stay at that weight. Stay at 135.
Yeah, I really thought Loughran would be able to take him down, and I also thought Loughran would get the better of him on the feet. Hadley's usually the pressure fighter, pushing the fight up against the cage, throwing multiple shots at a time with power in his hands. But this time it was Loughran being the pressure fighter, and Hadley is the number 2, and he looked good fighting on the back foot. So
very good, yeah.
fair enough. Jake Hadley got it done via decision. Next fight, Molly Meatball McCann, or after the low blow, should I say, Molly Meatless McCann. Yeah, and she took on Bruno Brazil. What did you think of that fight?
But it was actually a good fight. It was actually a very good fight. I expected McCann to win, but Bruno Brazil is actually good, man. She is a problem in that weight class for the women.
Did she step up on short notice as well?
Yeah, she was. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to fight someone else. Nah, actually, no. I don't think it was. I can't remember, man. My brain's not working, man. These 6 a.m. cards. What the heck?
Regardless, Bruno Brazil was it the first round? She was landing some dirty knees
to the
and
body.
McCann literally grabbed her gut and she dropped down. She was in pain. I don't know why Brazil didn't go back to those shots in the second and third.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But I thought she was gonna stop her in the first round, and especially with that little bump that she had on her head. I don't know how she got that, but that was nasty, man. And McCann looked like she wasn't gonna come out the first round. Yeah,
Look bad the shots that she took. We both thought McCann would win it. McCann's style, I didn't think Bruno Brazil would be able to take her down, submit her, but Bruno Brazil actually managed to get the better of her on the feet. So fair enough, Bruno Brazil did what she had to do, and she got the decision again. Yeah, just a string of decisions at the moment. But then we went on to the headline of the prelims, and that was Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. What did you think of that fight?
Yeah, I'm happy Wood won. Yeah, he looked good at times, but I feel like he just makes mistakes. Like he could have won. I felt like he could have won that fight more convincingly. Pineda's a solid opponent, especially on the ground, but he's making too many of these little mistakes. Just getting taken down. Yeah, but he looked good at the end of the day. I think the third round he gave up that third round, man. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, when he got taken down.
Taken down and just controlled.
You just let Pineda just sit on top of him and do whatever you want
the
to
whole
do.
round. And then what round was it? That was pretty close. Could have gone either way. Because it could have. I was worried the fight could have gone the other way, man. But I think he done enough to win anyway.
Yeah, I gave Wood the rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah, same. I did as well.
Yeah,
I was just thinking. Imagine the judges think one of the rounds was a bit close.
But
yeah, Nathaniel Wood. I'm glad he's winning again.
Another
good performance.
Another decision victory.
Yeah.
Right, moving on from the preliminary card, the main card, and the first fight, kicking off the main card. It was a good fight. Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. We both thought Allen would win, but not in the way that he did.
Yeah, beat him striking, man. I didn't expect him. I was thinking he might be a little worried to strike with him, but he weren't. He was comfortable in there, man. He looked good. Yeah, he looked good in there. There was at times, I think it was second round was very close. I think Giga just about won that one. But I think he did. But I think Firaz Zahabi was saying that he was 2-0 up.
Yeah, I like what Zahabi did though. He said, "Listen, I think you're 2-0 up, but going with the mentality that it's 1-1."
Yeah.
Because just to make sure you take this round.
Yeah, and then third round was probably his most dominant round. But he looked good, man. Like with that little hop that he was doing the whole fight.
Tie hop.
Yeah, just landing shots, coming in. His footwork, like everyone knows, his movement's amazing. And he was moving, hitting him. Third round he dominated. Second round was very close. He was getting hit quite a lot as well. But I'm happy he's won as well.
Giga in the first round actually did quite well. Mixing up the kicks, body, head, legs.
Yeah.
He did exactly what we thought he would do, mixing up those kicks. But what we both thought Allen would do, he didn't. We both had Allen taking Chikadze down. We saw in Allen's previous fights that when his opponent would land a kick to the body, he'd grab the leg and he'd go for a takedown. He didn't do that.
He tried it. He tried it once, I think, in the first round.
In the first round.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
I remember him lifting Chikadze's leg all the way above his shoulder, thinking he might trip him, but he relied on the striking, and it just seemed like Chikadze's level of performance just declined over the rounds. He stopped throwing as many kicks. He went to the jab in the third round, I think, or the second round. I think it was.
Round, he
landed a couple solid jabs, but he just discontinued that from the middle of the second round up until the end of the fight. He just landed 2 jabs, and that was that. Allen basically just isolated him with his movement. He's got a chin. He's got a chin. He ate some kicks to the jaw, and it's like he didn't feel it.
Yeah, he's tough, man. He's never been stopped.
Tough.
I don't see anyone stopping him, knocking him out anytime soon. But yeah, I think Chikadze just wasn't able to do what he wanted to do because Allen's game plan just nullified all of that.
I really thought Allen would grapple.
Yeah. But his striking is up there. I mean, his striking is definitely up there. He looked amazing. It's just his footwork, man. His footwork is beautiful.
He looked really good, man. Yeah. He's gonna be in the mix with the big boys again at featherweight.
Yeah.
Top fighter. Right, moving on to the next fight of the night. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodriguez. Another fight that we differed on in terms of prediction.
Yeah, I went for Christian Leroy Duncan just because Rodriguez was coming in with a bit of a short notice. But I mean, I wanted to go for Rodriguez. I changed my prediction on the last minute. But yeah, I expected Rodriguez to everything that he was doing. He's done, man. Like he took him down, held him there, even beat him striking. And Christian Leroy Duncan again was just doing too much. I think he just needs to go back to the drawing board.
with his style.
Just do the basics. It just doesn't. I mean, he's a very athletic guy. He could get away with it, but he can't. His whole game can't be based around spinning kicks and.
He's too flashy.
Yeah, way too much.
Really?
And I feel like he's a very athletic guy, very strong. He can build a very solid game for his MMA. Like just simplify things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe work on some takedowns. Like, cause he's got a very good clinch up against the cage, or not clinch, but like he's got a very good clinch up against the cage.
He's been watching too many Anthony Pettis comps, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
The things that he was trying, man. I think Rodriguez's experience just showed for that fight.
Yeah, very good performance from Robocop, man.
Also, it's a rough one for Duncan as well, man, because he tries these like high risk kind of like shots and maneuvers and whatnot, but he hasn't got the power to gain the respect from his opponent when he does it. So Rodriguez just walked him down. Yeah,
I think he can work on his power. Because looking at him, he's a very strong, athletic guy. Yeah, he just doesn't have the style to deliver all that. Because he does all these crazy shots that require like pinpoint accuracy. I mean, you might, like, you're gonna most likely miss. You know what I mean? Like, that's his whole game. Like, he just relies. I don't know what is like his game. I think he's just got to go back to the drawing board, just simplify his style, just work on the basics, just come back, and he'll be good, man. He's only 28.
The assist that came out of his forehead as well.
Oh yeah, man, his face was messed up, man.
He looked like an alien.
Yeah, he was looking like an alien that fight.
By the end of the fight, absolute bloodbath as well.
Yeah.
Both cut each other open with elbows.
Yeah.
Filthy, man.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, Rodriguez's blood was dripping all over inside his ears and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, because he done one elbow landed and cut him open.
Yeah, we saw it straight away as well.
Yeah, just dripping all over him, man. And then Fing's face was looking mad though.
I think Duncan needs to go back to the drawing board with that one. But a good win for Rodriguez. Moving on to the next fight. King Green versus Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. What do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I didn't think he would stop it that early.
Green was dead.
No, I mean, no, not the ref. I mean, I didn't think the fight. Paddy would stop the finish the fight. That early.
Yeah, I had it.
I didn't see Paddy even taking him down. But Paddy, if you saw what happened, Bobby Green went for a.
He was the one who went for the takedown.
He shot him for a takedown. What was he thinking? But Paddy caught him with a kick at the same time, got his back leg or whatever, and obviously couldn't land the takedown cleanly, and he just fell into a guillotine, man.
And then he transitioned.
And then he's got amazing. We know Paddy Pimblett's got amazing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
he's got amazing jiu-jitsu. Yeah, transitioned into a triangle. And we was even saying, when was the last triangle that we saw? We haven't seen one in a while.
I mean, just
and he finished him. But bro, again, the refs are trying to kill Bobby Green, man.
UFC, Dana White. There's a big agenda against Bobby Green. Yeah, there's a big agenda against Jalen Turner. He takes 56 unanswered shots, and this time he's unconscious and his arm's about to break, and the ref still doesn't call off the fight.
The ref asked him, "You're right." This guy's clearly. I can see it from here. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that is crazy, bro. I thought
he was asleep, bro. You snooze.
He was snoozing, and it's so obvious, and the ref's looking directly at him. I don't know what he's thinking. Now, I get it before. Paddy went on his back, and you could see his face because obviously he was on his feet. Bobby Green was on his feet. But once he turned around, the ref still, for a few more seconds, didn't do anything. But you could see he's clearly sleeping. And I'm just happy he just never broke his hand or whatever, man. Yeah, and he could carry on fighting.
I'm happy Paddy won the way that he won, though, because he needed to get people off his back.
Yeah.
After the Gordon victory, I think he took the video where he was in his hospital bed, calling out Gordon. After he said he beat him, obviously he didn't feel like he beat him, and then the Tony Ferguson victory as well, which is a bit of a snooze fest. People expecting him to do a little better. That was a good victory for him, man.
At least he's ranked now, and he called out Moicano.
But Moicano's fighting BSD.
Yeah, that'll be a good fight though. But I feel like there's so many killers in there, man. I don't know in it, but I don't see Paddy going top 5. Well, not anytime soon anyway, but there's too many killers up there.
Yeah, I mean, Green was 15, so you'd think Paddy would take his spot. There's a lot of fights in there. I don't know why he called out Moicano. I think the build up for the fight.
I think it's a realistic kind of
Yeah.
fight for him.
But Moicano's obviously fighting Saint Denis. They're gonna have to find some other fight for Pimblett. He didn't take like any damage that fight, so he
Yeah.
should be ready to go as soon as possible. He was probably in the best shape of his career as well.
Yeah, he
During that fight, he looked really good.
He was looking good. Man, has six
but
pack.
his celebration needs to stop. That dance, what's that? What's that? Meaty, man. That needs to stop, man. But yeah, Paddy Pimblett submission in the first round. We got back to actual finishes after a long string of decisions. So yeah, hope to see Paddy back soon.
Yeah,
potentially by the end of the year.
the main card was actually pretty.
Yeah, it was good.
man.
It was good.
Actually good.
So the next fight on the main card was the co-main event, a 5-round co-main event, but we didn't need the 5 rounds. In fact, we didn't even need flipping the second round because Aspinall again cleans up in the very first round against
1
Curtis
minute.
Blades. 1 minute,
all
exactly
it
a
took.
minute on the dot.
And this is exactly what we expected, man. Like I knew he was just gonna take him out there first round. You know what I mean? I didn't see this fight going to second round.
See how
Cut.
DC tried to gaslight us, saying, "Oh, Blades has got a chance in his 5 rounds.
Nah.
You can wear him down over the 5 rounds with his wrestling."
No,
Ah,
I did
pretty
think it
nice.
was stopped a bit too early. I think personally.
Nah,
I think it was. I mean, yeah, he was on his he was flat on the ground. He wasn't defending the punches. I get it, but I feel like just give him like a couple more, like 1 or 2 more seconds, like 2, 3, 5 seconds more. You know what I mean, just see what he does.
He
And
got
just-
dropped to the ground. Yeah, you're a 260-pound man. Yeah, so it's gonna take you a good like 5 minutes to get back up to your feet. Yeah, you haven't got the agility of these flyweights, and then you've got another 260-pound man in Tom Aspinall on top of you. Yeah, his whole
Laying into
body
your
on top of
face.
you. Yeah, laying, just pummeling your face with shots,
everything
bro.
he's got.
They had to stop. He would have died, bro. Like, he would have died Bobby Green style, bro. With Jalen Turner. Yeah, it would have been another one,
But
bro.
I just feel like he wasn't out yet. Like at least
so-
let
so
them go
you-
out a little bit.
so you wanted to be unconscious, bro,
A
instead
little
of
bit,
like-
just a
like
little
Bobby
bit
Green.
unconscious. No, not like that's too much unconscious.
Nah,
like
man,
just a little
they
bit.
did, bro. I would have gone the MMA guru round, bro. The way after Jalen Turner knocked out Bobby Green, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
man.
but one thing is because we never see Tom Aspinall go far, like in his fights, like it's always first round.
Still question marks.
Yeah, because he was getting clocked, man. Like I was thinking, oh damn, like where if
You mentioned his chin was high. during
yeah,
the
yeah, his
fight.
chin's always up there. I don't know why. Like someone that's a good counter puncher will catch him. You know what I mean? Like Cyril Gunn, like that fight. Cyril Gunn's a sharp striker. You know what I mean? I want to actually see that fight.
Gann's
See what
probably
happens.
the only.
I doubt the Jones fight will happen anytime soon.
So in terms of the Gunn fight, Gann's probably the only heavyweight that can match him in terms of speed.
Yeah, I mean, I think Aspinall's way faster even then, but I think
Gunn hasn't
Gunn-
got the power to punish. Aspinall.
yeah, but he's got very good striking, and the way Tom Aspinall comes out very fast and just wants to finish straight
That's his
away
style.
with his chin up in the air, and he's massive. He even made did you see how he never
came
made
in-
him look small, but he was looking way bigger, man.
260-pound and came with
Yeah.
abs.
Yeah. Oh
Mental.
wow, he's huge, that guy.
John Jones came in like 240 with a beer belly.
Yeah, belly, and he
He's
came up
gonna-
from light heavyweight as well. like.
Yeah, and so the problem now is Aspinall has 4: Volkov, Blaze, Pavlovich.
Everyone.
He's beaten all of them, and those are the 3 that are in the top 5. The only one he hasn't fought is Cyril Gane,
Yeah.
and I can't see the Gane fight going much differently. To be honest, it's not like Gane has the wrestling to counteract Aspinall. Ooh.
No, but he's got the striking. He's a very sharp striker. He could. I don't know.
I think he comes out the gate and just flushes Gane.
Like, bro, Curtis Blades was catching him. Well, not cleanly, but he was like close to catching him. And like these heavyweights, bro, if one little shot gets onto your chin.
Gane hasn't got the power to really punish him on the.
But I feel like what beats Aspinall is precision.
I think what beats Aspinall is
I don't think
wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause we haven't seen
no.
him on his back.
No, but he's solid. I feel like he's solid there. Like he's got good jiu-jitsu and everything. On the ground, I think he'll be alright. But I feel like what beats him is precision. Because, bro, coming out, swinging with your chin up in the air is a recipe for disaster, man. Against a sharpshooter. I mean, and Gane is probably that guy, maybe. But I mean, I don't see Aspinall. I don't see
Can't see
Gane
it.
beating him. But
Can't see it.
I would say out of all of them, other than Jones, I see Cyril Gane giving him the most problems.
I can't see it, man.
I don't
Can't
think
see
he'll
it.
take him out like that easy.
Honestly, I think Aspinall's got the wrestling as well, and he's probably watched the Gane versus Jones fight, licking his
Yeah.
lips because he knows he'll be able to do the same thing to Gane and take him down and just smash him to bits.
Yeah.
But John Jones, hypothetically, he beats Miocic in November, MSG. 2025, Aspinall versus Jones. Who do you think wins that fight? Don't be a prisoner of the moment, because we all know what you were saying before tonight as well. Yeah.
No, I know. I think it'll be a good. Like, I feel like Tom Aspinall now. There's no question about it. He deserves that fight.
Yeah, 100%.
He definitely deserves that fight. It's just like whatever John Jones wants to do, and Aspinall's not gonna wait around for Jones. You know what I mean, he's not gonna be like a Chandler, man. You know what I mean, like he's gonna fight whoever's next. But for him versus Jones, if it does happen, I don't know. I think Jones is too skilled. His wrestling is too good. But you never know with that power, man.
I think
You never ever know.
Do you think Aspinall becomes a bit of an illegitimate champion if he gets the belt via Jones vacating it after?
I think the fans will
retiring.
consider him as a proper champion, man. Like, I think people already consider him as the real champion already.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, because Jones ain't even. He's so inactive. He's not fighting. He's just waiting for this Stipe fight.
Yeah.
No one cares about that fight other than him and Dana White. And yeah, I think people already consider him to be the champion.
Yeah.
It's just not official yet.
Yeah.
He's the unofficial champion of the world at the
I
moment.
think with Jones, I'd have to see him fight Stipe first. But I was still maintain what I say that he's gonna beat him. Like, Jones's style is very much like keep you away from me. Longest reach in UFC, make sure you don't get close.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be able to take Aspinall down. Remember, Aspinall doesn't do cardio. Yeah, that could be the reason he fights the way that he does.
I reckon
Straight
he just
out the
says
blocks.
that, man.
Huh?
I reckon honestly he just says that.
You
It's the same thing with his when he was talking about his putting petrol on his hands.
Nah,
And then
that,
he can't
no,
as
but
well.
that
I just feel like a world champion is like not doing cardio. Maybe he trains cardio a different way, like not the traditional way. I don't know, but I think he'll definitely like against someone like Jones. You got to prepare. You can't be thinking, oh, I'm gonna take him out first round. He's never been taken out. You know what I mean?
I think if Jones takes him down, which I think he will,
Yeah.
puts his weight on
His
him.
wrestling's way too advanced.
He's got great jiu-jitsu as
I
well.
want to actually
Jones.
see that fight.
He's really good on the ground.
That fight needs to happen.
I think it
man.
will happen. I think look, Dana White did say the other day that the winner of this fight will absolutely be fighting the winner of Jones versus Miocic. That could potentially mean
Yeah,
that
you've seen that. Yeah.
that Dana's had word from Jones that he would be willing to fight again.
I think give Jones a warm-up fight with Stipe, then he's got no excuses, and him versus Aspinall next year.
It's okay, so definitely Aspinall, not Pereira.
Oh man, it's just after every fight, it's just like you know when the fight happens, you're hyped for the next guy now.
Yeah, because
That
you
happens,
said
innit?
prior to this event
bet-
you would choose Pereira.
Yeah, but I know. But I just see like imagine what they do is like they give Aspinall versus Pereira,
Yeah.
and then they give Stipe versus Jones, and then whoever wins out of them, they fight each other. That'd be a mad. I would want to see all of them. Maybe not Miocic, but Stipe.
Pereira and Aspinall in a title eliminator.
For
And
Jones.
the winner gets to fight
That'd be a mad
Jones,
fight,
because
yeah.
we all know Jones is going to be
Oh, yeah, that would
Miocic.
be mad. Yeah, I'd love to see that title eliminator for the heavyweight title. I mean, Aspinall deserves it. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
but
he doesn't have to fight Pereira, does
he doesn't have to. He of course deserves the straight Jones fight. He should be fighting Jones. Like I think instead of Stipe, he should be fighting Jones.
So I mean, it's July. It's the end of July. Jones is going to be fighting in November, and then Jones, I'd imagine, is going to need a little more time to recover. We could see him fight maybe in March, April,
maybe.
or May.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Let's see.
Potentially even the middle of next year. Do you think Aspinall waits for that long? Or do you think he fights Gane or Pereira?
I think he would. It depends.
If you were
man.
Aspinall,
Like,
what would you do? What would you do?
If I was Aspinall,
Yeah, you've got a guaranteed title shot, but do you do a Gilbert Burns and fight a Pereira or a Gane before you fight a Jones potentially?
That's mad because he already just deserves that title. So is there a point? But he doesn't want to be inactive. He said he wants to be the greatest heavyweight ever, and he's on path to become that potentially. I mean, he's only
cool.
31.
His call out was jokes as well. It's the nicest call out I've ever seen.
Hi, John.
Hey John, I
Hi,
like you a
John.
lot, man. Please let me fight you. Bro.
He's just that guy. He's a nice guy, man.
He's
That's
a
why
nice
people love
guy.
him.
You can't beat a nice guy, man. Not when it comes to John Jones, man.
Crazy.
He should have put the maddest allegations on John Jones.
No,
man.
he's just not that guy, man. He's not that guy. He's just being himself. He's a humble guy,
But I think
and he batters people, man. He just knocks people out clean. Man.
I think Aspinall's definitely strengthened his case to fight Jones.
Yeah.
And I think truly, genuinely, I think that fight does happen next year. I think Aspinall's making too much noise. I think the fans are making a lot of noise. I think John Jones is all about legacy, the legacy that he leaves behind.
Yeah.
And
Unless Jones retires,
I think
which could happen.
I think with Jones he's gonna see how he feels after the Miocic fight.
Yeah.
And if he feels that his body can hold up for another fight, then
Yeah.
he'll fight Aspinall. Imagine he's like, no, I want to fight Pereira instead.
Who?
Jones. Then the fight
Probably,
will be
yeah, exactly, man.
on to him.
I said we
okay.
just gotta wait to see what
So-
happens.
so-
man. These
so-
lot are just
Which one do you think is better for his legacy, Aspinall or Pereira?
Aspinall's more legitimate. I think he has to fight Aspinall now, but Pereira's like the one that will give him all the hype. That's what it is, man.
Pereira's the bigger name right now as well. isn't
Pereira's a bigger name, but he has to fight Aspinall.
he? Less risky as well.
He has to fight him.
Well,
Yeah, man.
so that's it.
Call it there.
It's
Tired, bro. What a card, man. Started at
a good card, man.
UK, started at American time. We got
Yeah.
We got
Okay. So what did you think of the criticism that the fans are getting in the arena? I feel it was unjustified.
Yeah, of course. It's 7 o'clock. What time is it now? 7:30.
Yeah,
Card just
so-
finished. You know what I mean? Well, like finished about an hour ago. 6:30.
Some people got
In the
into the
morning.
arena like 10 p.m.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're coming out
I'm
seven-
tired, man.
Bro, they're coming out 7 a.m. It's daytime. Some of them got to drive back some of them got to drive back to London, and that is
Mm.
crazy.
UK
man.
cards, whenever it's at a normal time, it's never like dead. It's always mad. Like inside the arena. it's always crazy.
European cards in general.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
UK, like when the UFC comes to UK, it's never like just quiet. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
nice. What do you expect, bruv? Like it's 3-4 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning. But yeah, let's leave it at that, man. Yeah, and obviously the main event, we made a separate video for that,
Yeah.
so we'll release that. as well.
So yes, people, it was a good card. Yeah, we hope you lot enjoyed it like we did as well. Some crazy results on there. A lot of people surprised us, but stick with us because on Wednesday, I believe we'll be coming out with our predictions for the UFC Abu Dhabi card, and there's some good fights on there, especially the main event, Umar versus Corey Sandhagen. So stay tuned and look forward to that video.